A boy, mowed down by a speeding bus, is buried 6 feet under. But 7 days later, he's back home, and it's giving everyone the heebie-jeebies. The sheriff thinks the mom might have dug up her son, unable to cope with the loss. But the medical examiner ain't buying it, not with the muddy footprints all over the house and the kid's gnarly, torn-up fingers. As they're going back and forth, there's a sudden crash. The milk on the table's been knocked over, but that's nothing compared to the neighbor's kid, who hopped the fence to get his toy and stumbled upon the corpse. Talk about a double whammy. Rewind to that evening. The husband comes home, and his wife's all worked up, saying there are weird noises coming from the kitchen sink. He brushes it off, figuring it's just the neighbor, Walter, doing some home improvements. But the wife swears up and down it's a human voice. In the middle of the night, the wife gets up to use the John. Mario's jolted awake by a banging noise. Pissed off, he grabs his shoe and hollers at the neighbor to cut out the racket. But the noise keeps on going, and the neighbor's not making a peep. Fed up, Mario storms over to the neighbor's place, cusses him out, and threatens to call the cops. But when he gets back home, the banging seems to be coming from the bathroom. Curious, he heads in and can't believe his eyes. His wife's floating in midair, getting slammed into the wall by some freaky force. Scared out of his wits, he tries to stop it, but even with all his might, it's no use. He's forced to watch as his wife gets bashed to death. After the incident, Mario's arrested for allegedly killing his wife, but the ones grilling him aren't cops. It's a nutty trio of a supernatural-obsessed professor, his assistant, and a medical examiner. They straight up tell Mario they don't think he did it and ask if he's noticed anything strange lately. Mario immediately thinks of his neighbor Walter, who's been acting all kinds of weird, doing renovations at all hours. Turns out, Walter had reached out to the professor and his assistant a few days ago, claiming he'd been haunted for months. He always felt like someone was under his bed, and whenever he'd lie down, the bed would start moving on its own. He'd look under the bed a million times, but never saw a thing. Then the bedside lamp would go out. As he'd scramble to plug it back in, the moment the light came on, he swore he could feel someone running out of the room.